Hey, what's going on guys? PvP here, back with another video, and today I will be showing you guys how to get 1.5 million combat experience per hour. And keep in mind, this is not using the ghost farming method. So, to get straight into it, I'm just going to say it, the way to do this is by doing F6 frag runs, and basically, I'll be going over what armor you guys need, what weapons you guys need, and how much experience a 4-6 frag run give itself. So, let's get straight into the armor that you would need. So, what I'll recommend for your pet in the armor, I would definitely recommend a wolf pet, and you want to be using this wolf pet the whole time for combat experience. Don't roast me, I know it's not level 100. And you want to get another storm set. If you already have one, that's fine. You can either just change this to your regular storm set to ancient, or you can just buy another one. I don't know why I really bought another one, but I just kind of felt like it just to do F6 frag runs with. So yeah, and then you want to keep this full storm set on ancient for a lot of left click damage, and I'll show why you want a lot of left click damage and why you want this on ancient later in the video. So now that we've gone over armor, let's go over weapons that you would need. So what I would say is, keep in mind, I will show this later in the video, you want to get an edible mace, or I'll explain this one in later in the video. You want to get an edible mace with at least, I would say, Soul Eater 3, and like I said, I'll explain why later in the video, and with a Reaper Scythe with One for All. And you can get a 5-star Ancient Golden Satyr Head if you want. It's kind of just really extra. If you can already one-tap golems with these weapons, then you don't really need this, but I just kind of have it just there because I don't really know why, to be honest. So yeah, and obviously you're gonna need a Hyperion to clear the dungeon, like obviously. And then yeah, so I'm gonna get straight into showcasing the F6 frag run. Alright, so let's get straight into me showcasing a F6 frag run, and I'm not going to be doing an overview or like a voiceover for this. I don't really feel like there's a quite need to. So currently in my ancient storm set, because I just like to run this for the whole entire dungeon, because I don't really feel the need to swap to my necrotic storm set. I only really use that for my F7 runs. So yeah, basically it's basically just like a F7 frag run. You just want to obviously kill the mobs, and since it's F6, it's a lot easier. So if anybody is struggling with Hyperion damage, you can do this, and you can also get combat XP. Keep in mind, this is also a really good way to make money by the roses, but I don't know how much that's going to make now because of the fact that it has nerfed. So yeah, now that we're in blood, basically what you want to do is you want to get your Reaper Scythe and your edible mace. And if you guys don't know how to Reaper Scythe edible mace swap, it's pretty simple. Hold your edible mace, go to Reaper Scythe, swap back and use the ability, and see that's 89 mil. I see if at edible mace I'm doing 3 mil, and then with Reaper Scythe I'm doing 14 mil. Combine that. Sorry, I messed that up. Get that, and then yeah, and then basically what you want to do is, since I showcase that off, they're kind of running everywhere, but you just kind of want to kill the mobs here. You can do it with hype, or you can do it with like just swapping this, or like just swapping. But what I'd recommend here is I'll just left click with hype. There's no really need to do that. It's kind of pointless if you can already one tap them like with just like regular hype. Or you can even just use the Reaper Scythe if you guys want. But yeah, you're just gonna go like this, and as you can see, we're gaining 377 combat experience per kill, which is very good. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll skip to when I go into the boss room and when I kill all the blood mobs that spawned. Alright guys, now that all the blood mobs have spawned, I'm gonna go ahead and gain a little bit of speed, and this is where the Soul Eater will come in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off. So basically what I'm gonna do for this first one, I'm going to ice spray the golem here, swap to my Reaper Scythe and swap back to the mace, and then I can just go along and kill all these golems because the golem has like 20 million damage, and that's always going to be stored in the edible mace. And then yeah, that's basically it. And as you guys can see, if you guys paid attention to the combat XP, I was getting 6k combat XP every single time I killed a golem, which is very good for combat XP. And keep in mind, you're getting the combat XP from the dungeon itself, and you're also getting the combat XP from the the blood mob. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do another run and calculate how much experience I get, and my whole opinion. Like after that, I'm gonna showcase my whole opinion on this, and if it's worth it or not. If you guys want to put this much money into it, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and calculate that now. Alright guys, so I just did the calculations, and turns out around every single F6 frag run, you're gaining around 60,000 combat XP. That is honestly so insane. I'm almost pretty sure that's more than ghost farming. So, yeah, and my whole opinion on this is, should you guys invest all this money into like a storm set? I'm already going to assume you have actually a storm set and a hype, and like into this stuff and this stuff. And honestly, I would definitely say yes, because all of this stuff, like the soul, the edible mace, the pet, the Satan head, even if you want to get that, it's like around like 30 mil, I think. That's not even that much. And if you wanted a ghost farm with like what is it, soul whip, Necron, and like what is it, warden helmet, number one, you can't even buy a warden helmet. The only thing you'll be able to buy with this is just a what is it, just a Necron chestplate. I don't even know if you can buy a Necron chestplate depending on the prices. So yeah, I would definitely say do this method if you really want to get combat 50 or combat 60. It is a very good method to get combat experience, and you can also make money from roses. But like I said, the withered, the flower of truth nerf might impact the price a little bit. I remember they used to be around 1 mil, or now they're kind of half that, but it's still money. It's like an eye every single time you get one. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys are gonna use this method to get to combat 60, I'd really appreciate it if you guys do drop a like and sub. It does mean a lot to me. It does help me push my video out into more of the recommended parts of YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, I see you guys probably on our next stream. So yeah, peace out.